A common story. A beloved pet goes missing. You put up posters and go looking for it. After you've given up all hope, the dog returns. But your friend is distinctly, disturbingly different. It's more than twice the size that it used to be. It doesn't walk like a regular dog. Almost like it doesn't have the right anatomy. It shambles over itself clumsily. The eyes are misshapen and don't even look like they belong to a dog. Its skin is bloody and torn, almost as if the fur doesn't fit quite right. Well, don't be mean. Go hug your dog. It loves you. This is the premise behind a new analog horror-inspired indie game called Missing Dog. Missing Dog is a game in development that centers around the idea of lost dogs. Since dogs are man's best friend, and also quite lovably dumb, they get lost a lot. Usually, either the friend returns home, or goes to a farm upstate to live happily ever after. No one tell the younger viewers I do not want to deal with the tears. In Missing Dog, seemingly normal dogs all over town get lost, and come back distorted into otherworldly nightmarish creatures. Massive, with its skin tightly stretched over it like a trash bag, its front jaw ripped off and leaking thick blood, while the rest of its body sprouted limbs like a centipede, half of its face melted, oozing black steam from its pores, legs that now stretch well above your head, impossibly skinny yet supporting a thick skeletal frame with a monstrous extended neck on top, and a maw looking more like a lamprey than the muzzle of your best friend, an unmoving mass of tumors, with swollen eyes as large as your head, barely held dangling in place by the optic nerve. Two pups that were of the same litter and grew to be best friends, instead grew together in a chimera abomination. The pup you lovingly taught roll over, that greeted you with the same trick happily expecting treats, has been permanently rolled over, with its joints rearranged. I have several theories for what exactly happened to these dogs. Regardless, whoever's doing it is going to be made into a corpse once I find them. One theory I had is that it's some outside force or being that is transforming these dogs. These don't look like monsters. They look like animals that are in pain. Your furry little friend who's been malformed, mangled, and mutated to the point of being unrecognizable. I don't want to run from them. I want to cry. I want to give them a hug. I want its pain to go away. However, this may be exactly what that thing wants you to think. I believe that what comes back is actually not your dog at all. No shit. Instead, this is someone or something masquerading as man's best friend. The idea of a skinwalker taking the form of your pet to emotionally manipulate you into letting it into your life is skin-crawling. Missing Dog takes the innocent bond of a human and a dog and distorts it, asking the question of what would happen if something malevolent saw that trust and decided to take advantage of it for an unknown purpose. What exactly is doing this to these dogs is still a mystery, but we get a hint in the video K9 Night Watch, Missing Dog. This video starts with a police officer and his service dog. The officer says they're going to check out a noise complaint by an old woman's house that he believes to just be a gang of teenagers sneaking out late at night. On the way to respond to the call, the officer comes across a grisly scene, the corpse of a dog. The dog has been killed in the road, but it doesn't look like it was hit by a car. Instead, crushed. There's no tire tracks and a massive hole in the fence by the edge of the pavement. Something gargantuan killed this dog, and maybe took its identity. Using the information presented in the videos thus far, I believe I can make an assertion that this game will follow in the treads of That's Not My Neighbor and other Skinwalker-style games, in which monsters are masquerading as residents of your area in order to gain your trust and be let into your home. Missing Dog takes a different approach, as this beast is not faking what it means to be a man, but rather what it means to be man's best friend. I'm not gonna lie, the Skinwalker's doing kind of a shit job of it. It don't look like no dog I've ever seen. It wouldn't fool me. As for the core mechanics of the game, I can't say exactly what you'll be doing in regards to the world or the threats in it, but I was able to briefly contact the creator of the game, and they told me that gameplay will consist of a mostly story-based led RPG with some action boss fights. They also say that there will likely be calmer, more explorative/interactive gameplay, like Stardew Valley. Anyways, this was all I could discern about the game thus far. If you want to see more, you should like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I'll throw you to that thing that's pretending to be a dog.
Okay, bye. Shout out the inner circle. I love you.